Welcome to another episode of Before the Profit podcast. My name is Bernal, and flips and rentals, it's all I do all day long. I would love to connect with you. So if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, let me know that you're listening to this episode. One of the most questions that I get asked is, how do you flip 3 to 5 houses every single month? How do you get this many deals in this really tough market? And the truth is that I'm going to share what I do so you can do it. And then that way you start flipping or buying rentals. Now, you don't have to flip 3 to 5 houses every single month. It's actually a lot of work. I want you to focus on the first house, the first flip or second. If you want to scale just means that you're going to try to buy one more than what you actually buy. So if you buy once a year and now next year your goal is to buy two, then you're scaling. Scaling doesn't mean I've seen so many people want to flip, 5 houses, but they haven't done one. And this is how I do it. The first thing that you got to understand is that volume negates luck. When I say negates luck, which means is that I do so much marketing and it doesn't have to be paid. I'm going to explain to you what I do, but I do so much outreach, then it's like a funnel, right? Like, I don't know if you know what a funnel is, but basically it's the little thing where they put like the oil or the water in the car or whatever they use in the cars. It's basically, I put everything in there and then that thing drips. And that's how I get my deals. So the first funnel that I have is marketing. So I use a company that gave me leads every single month. And we spend anywhere from $300 to $400 per lead. Sometimes it doesn't work, that lead, and sometimes it works. We are seeing 1 out of 15 to 17 leads, it converts to a close. Do we get appointments? Yes. Do we negotiate? Yes. But it is a tough market to negotiate. So if you don't have that kind of money, that's totally fine. I'm going to give you other avenues, but I'm just letting you know that this is the first thing that I put in my funnel, right? So it's the automatic leads. Let's put it that way. The second thing is my social media. And I tell people that if you're looking for something, you should always ask. Don't think that deals are going to come up to you because you're known or because people know. People don't know. And the truth is that people don't care about deal. That's the truth. Like, people don't care about you. People don't go on their Instagram saying, let me see what Andres is doing. Like, people don't really care, and that's okay. But you should first care about others. And number two, you should ask what you need. So one of the things that I do is I ask, and I have it on the schedule because otherwise I will, again, with everything that we got, I will forget. But one of the things that I do is I ask, hey, I'm looking for 3 bedrooms, 2 bath in Connecticut up to this price point. And you can copy and paste that and do it on Facebook groups. You can do it on WhatsApp groups if you have any. You can do it on Instagram. You can even make a post or a story and share it with the world. The whole goal is that if, let's say, 500 people, just 500 people sees it, 2 things happens. Number one, they will give you the deal. They will send you the deal, whether it's good or not. But number two, people will remember that you actually need something because you're asking, not because you're waiting for the universe to give it to you. You're asking, so people, it will rain. And the way that I started this is I started posting and I didn't get anything. And then I started posting the second, the third, the fourth time. And I'm seeing like 1 lead, 2 leads. Leads just means that people have properties for sale or on the contract or whatever. So, but then I noticed that if I'm consistent every single week or every 2 weeks asking that, I get more people. And your goal is to reach as many people as you can. That's why, like, if you have 500 followers or 1,000 or 2,000 followers, you can post it on your Instagram. You can post it on your Facebook. You can post it on Facebook groups that you're actually looking. And again, 2 things happen. Number one, people send you any deal, whether it's good or bad. And number 2, people remember that they need a deal, that you need a deal. Sorry. Not that they need it, that you need a deal. So those 2, whatever happens, as a win-win. And if you're starting out and you don't know how to analyze it, this is a perfect time. Because if people are sending you deals, then you will know what is good and what is bad, because you're going to get so many reps. So we talked about already the automatic leads. They go through a service. We talked about social media. And if you're not using it because you care about what your dad or your sister or your cousin can say and tell about you, oh, this guy is doing real estate, who the heck cares? At the end of the day, sometimes we think that people are thinking that, but people are not thinking about you. Again, Like people don't care other than help themselves. And I have people that have criticized it, even family. I was like, oh, Andrea is an investor. Do you think I care? I don't really care, like at all. The third avenue is the multiple listing service, which is called the MLS or the market, whatever you want to call it. And one of the mistakes that I made, and I'm sure that you're making, is that you're focusing on a market, one particular town or one particular county. And that's okay, but it's not great if you want to get deals. The reason why we're focusing on one market is because we are afraid of driving more. We are afraid that our contractor won't be able to travel that far. We don't know the area that well. And I'm going to tell you how to solve all those issues. Number one, what is the difference between driving 30 minutes and 40 minutes and going to another county? It's just 10 minutes. So get rid of that mentality. Please, like if you're not willing to drive 10 more minutes, like the difference, you are not born for this business. In this business, you have to go where the deal goes. Number two, let's say that you don't know the area. There's so many websites that you can use. So I'm going to give you one of my secrets. I use neighborhoodscout.com, and that website tells you pretty much everything that you need to know. Demographics, economy, real estate, crime, schools, and it tells you. And if you want to go into little pockets in that town particular, you have to pay for it. This service, what I'm giving you, is totally free. But if you want to pay for it, it's great. It's a updated neighborhoodscout.com. If you are listening to this and you're lost, just text me on Instagram and Facebook and I'll send it to you. But basically, that is one of the ways that I know. The other way that you will know is data on the MLS. So let's say that you're flipping a house or you're looking for rental. How fast a tenant moves into that? How fast can you sell the house? What is the days on the market? And the MLS or any realtor can definitely help you with that. So use the MLS. Now, what is the other fear that I have, that I see? My contractor will not drive there. Let me tell you that a good contractor will drive anywhere in the state. The only ones that don't drive far from where they are the ones busy. Find another one. I can tell you right now with confidence, there is at least 20 to 30 good contractors that I know that can do a job. And the truth is that you don't have to give them all the work in one house. You can give them, part of the job to one contractor, part of the job to this contractor, and that's it. I have my team in-house. We have about 12 guys in-house. And now it's easier to move them. It's easy. But you're flipping your first, second, third house, or you're trying to buy your first few rentals, you don't need to hire anybody in-house yet. So going back to where we're going to find the MLS. So the first thing that I will tell you is expand your area. Forget about just one town. I will forget about even one county. If you want to be in one county, that's totally fine. But know that your limits are like this. Why? Because not only you're competing with a lot of people, but you're competing with only the properties that are for sale. And that's a lot. I don't know one successful investor, at least in Connecticut, that just focus on one town or two towns. If you want to flip again, one house a year, you can only focus on one county. I totally agree with you. But if you haven't had any good chance, just expand that criteria. Don't try to go only on one. Try to expand that and try to get rid of those limited beliefs that I just want to focus this because I want to be closer home. You don't have to be driving there every day to the flip unless you do the work. You can message, you can communicate with your contractors on FaceTime. Say, hey, can I have a quick call? Let me see how it goes. And that way you can flip a house that way. So we talk about already three things. Number one is the automatic leads. Number two is the social media. Number three is the MLS. And now number fourth is one of my secrets. And it's basically contacting the people that are doing deals that you're seeing they're doing deals all the time. So me and my partner have a list about 30 to 40 people. And these are realtors that are doing volume. They're doing a lot. Wholesalers. These are people that we already established a relationship with. And what we do is we contact them, say, hey, how you doing? These are people that we actually want to do business with. We want to know how they're doing, how their life is doing, how business is doing. And then we say, hey, do you have anything that, a flip or a rental or anything? At that time, there's many, many cases where they don't have right now, but they are listing, like a realtor is listing. And yes, I have a listing. And again, people are not thinking about you. So reach out to them. And sometimes you are not going to believe that they have properties that are going to list. And before they list it, they think about you, or you want them to think about them. And again, two things, really good things happen. Number one, if that person doesn't have any properties, let's say that you reach to a wholesaler or realtor, let's just say they don't have any property. Who do you think they're gonna think about next time that they do? And it's not gonna work the first time that you say something. It's not gonna work. Like, don't expect that you say one time, hey, can you please, do you have any property? Can you send me what you have? Don't expect that that's going to happen right away. I reach out to them every 2 weeks, and you should too. Unless a person tells you, do not reach out to me, I don't want to do business with you, or something like that, then keep going. I get 1 deal to 2 deals a month just with using this method. The most important thing on how to flip your first, second, or buy rentals in this hot market, you can do everything that I'm telling you to do, but if you don't put offers, you're screwed. The way that we're flipping, again, minimum 3 to 5 houses a month, or buying, rentals on those 3 to 5, it's because we put a lot of offers. And sometimes offers doesn't mean that you're going to write something. Sometimes you can say verbally. So let's just say that an agent or wholesaler sent you something. You analyze it by the pictures, by just a rough estimate of what you think. Again, let's say that you don't have experience renovating, but just an estimate. This is just estimates, right? Then you can say, okay, this is something that it might work. I'm close to make it work. Might need 60,000, 80,000 worth of work, and it can sell for this much. I did all my research. Can we look at the property? And then you look at the property, and then again, a lot of things happen. You learn so much. You know the area. There's so many things. Even if you drive, even if you're not gonna buy the property, and then you just go to see. But then you don't put an offer, because again, you want everything perfect. You want everything to be so good and so ideal for you. And the truth is that in this market, you have to make the deal. Can you create a bedroom, bathroom? Can you renovate like this and increase the value? Sometimes there's nothing you can do, right? Nothing you can do. But what my point is that you do all that work and then you don't put an offer, because one, you're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of that they're going to tell you that it's too low, which you don't know. That person might be desperate, and inside they're not even going to tell you. And number two, you think that numbers are not going to work. That's why you have inspections. So you can do an inspection, and if something doesn't check out and that, then you can back out. Put an inspection continuously. If you're new to this, there's a few inspections that I will not skip. Like septic inspection. But if you're a contractor or you have knowledge about renovation and you want to skip the inspection, then it's up to you. For a new investor, I will not recommend. So now you guys see that I have many, many avenues of how the leads come. And I put all these avenues and all this research into one funnel. And then that funnel drips until the point where I analyze maybe 50 to 70 houses a week. We put 10, 15, 20 offers. Most of them are verbal and some of them are written. And then that's a week we're getting a deal or two. And again, some weeks we don't get anything, but that's how it works. Sometimes we flip more than 5, but I'm telling you an average that we do 3 to 5. Now, how you're going to achieve this? It all comes down to volume. If you are analyzing one property and it takes you a whole day to analyze it, you have to learn how to shorten that time. I can tell you right now, any new investor with some practice can analyze a deal in less than 1 hour. Again, just rough estimates. You don't have to have exact numbers. Number two is if you are working 9 to 5 right now and you can only see properties after 5 or on the weekends, you guys need to have realtors that are willing to work after 5 or on weekends. And if you don't have that, don't use a friend of yours because it's convenient. Use a realtor that is actually good. So try to get a realtor that aligns with what you need. And sometimes this realtor doesn't mean that it needs 10 years of experience. I always recommend to get at least someone that has been for 3 to 4 years that you can start and helping you out. You don't need that expert. You only need to take action. So put the goddamn offer. This is one of the things that I always tell people. You're not winning because you're not analyzing deals. Most people analyze so many deals. You're not winning because you're not putting enough offers, because you're afraid of what the other person can think, because you don't know how to write an offer. Maybe you don't know how to write an offer. Maybe you need to get some help. But my whole point is that the way that you're going to flip, if you want one house, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to give you the secret to succeed in this business. If you want one offer accepted, you need to analyze 100 and you need to put at least 10 offers. What if that's what it takes? Would you do it? I'm really hopeful that you are going to take these steps. I'm really hopeful that you're going to listen and say, no more analyzing, looking at properties. It's time to put a offer, and it's time to expand my area, and it's time to expand that I'm not only looking at the MLS. Now I'm going to look at social media. I'm going to look at doing maybe services that provide leads or cold calling or texting or mailers. There's so many avenues, and when you combine them all and you have systems that get you consistency in all of those, then the funnel will drip. You're not gonna be flipping one house or buying one house. You're gonna be buying 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. And you might say, well, Andres, this is easy for you because you now you have the money. I didn't. I found the money. When you find a good deal, I promise you the money will come. Money will show up. If you have a good deal in Connecticut, let me know. I will even partner with you. I will teach you everything I know. I want to help you. So if you find any good deals, let me know. The other thing is that, do you like this setup? I don't know. Let me know. It's daylight. I didn't want to put my light. So if you're looking at video, YouTube right now, let me know if you like this setup better than the other one. You like the one darker. Just let me know. Peace.